Hey, nobody's gonna tell you this, but vision boards do not work. What's going on, y'all? Welcome into Mentor Monday. I am your mentor, Backpack Jeff, and we are here every single Monday helping you to elevate yourself in your career and your profession as well as your academic life. I am your mentor, Backpack Jeff. Welcome back to another episode of Mentorship 101. And today in Mentorship 101, because this is the last Monday of 2024 and we are pushing ourselves into 2025, I want to let you know a bold statement that vision boards do not work. I've tried them year after year after year. I've tried putting all of the things that I want to have, I want to accomplish, the things that I desire, the life that I desire. I've tried to put all of these things into a vision board and manifest them into my life. But what I realized was it wasn't enough just to put them on the vision board. I had to also do something else. So I'm going to change this a little bit. I'm going to say vision boards don't work if you don't ... And I'm going to tell you today what the ... is. Today, I'm going to encourage you, if you're creating a vision board for 2025, it doesn't make sense to create a vision board for all of the things that you want. You putting your house on there, you putting your car on there, you putting your job on there, you putting a salary on there, you putting vacation, you putting different monetary value things on your vision board. None of that stuff matters without these three things that I'm going to help you with today in this episode. I need you to do three things. As you are creating your vision board, I need you to number one, I need you to have an execution plan. I need you to have a plan of execution. One of the things that I was doing wrong in my vision board was I was only writing down my vision of the things that I wanted, the things that I desired, but I never actually wrote down the steps that it was going to take for me to accomplish those things. Go back and look at the SMART goals episode that we did last week about how to write these different goals. I want you to write down that dream house that you want. I want you to write down that dream relationship, that dream car. I want you to write down everything that you want for yourself that is a dream that you would desire to come true on that vision board, or cut it out and paste it onto that vision board. But you also need to have an execution plan. You need to know exactly how you're going to get that thing. If you want a relationship, or if you want better friendships, you can't get a better relationship or better friendships if you're sitting in the house all the time. You actually got to go outside and you got to be active. You actually got to go and talk to some people. You actually got to go and you got to meet some people. So make sure that what you're writing on your vision board actually has an execution plan attached to it. Too many times what we're doing is we're writing down and we're putting up things on our vision board that we desire, but we're not putting together an actual step-by-step plan to accomplish those things. And go back to the previous video, 2 videos ago, where we talked about the identity, the person that you have to become, and how you have to deposit into your identity bank in order to become the person that is required in order to accomplish that thing. So as you are thinking of all of these amazing things that you want to accomplish, I need you to do one additional thing. Your vision board is not going to work if you don't have a plan of execution. The second thing that I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to have some sort of accountability. Yeah, you got to have some sort of accountability. Most of the times what we say is, I don't want to tell my dreams to everybody because that means they won't come true. Or I'm not going to tell all of my dreams to everybody because it's going to jinx the things that I want. And that's not true. That's not true. It's in fact, very important that you make sure that you voice and you speak the things that you want. I mean, life and death is in the power of the tongue. If we never speak those things into the world, how can we ever manifest them into our lives? We need to have other people that hold us accountable for the things that we say we want in our lives. And we can't do that without having other people who are on that same trajectory as we are. Remember, we talked about it a couple of episodes ago. One of the best things that you can have is an accountability group, because where there is a group, there is accountability. Where there's accountability, there's practice. And when there's practice, there is results. So you got to get into a group where your identity is already the norm. Remember, if we want to start working out, we got to start finding ourselves in circles where people work out. If we want to get better at reading, we got to find ourselves a reading circle, a reading journal, a reading group. If we want to get better at speaking, we've got to join Toastmasters. We've got to join entrepreneur groups if we want to get better at entrepreneurship. Regardless of where you want to get better in your life, you've got to find people that will hold you accountable. You got to find people that's going to hold you accountable, because it's not going to be enough just for yourself to hold yourself accountable. You've already been trying to hold yourself accountable this year, and it didn't work as well as you wanted it to work. It may have worked. It may have worked just a little bit, but I promise you it did not work as well as it could have worked if you actually had an accountability group. So as you're creating this vision board, I want you to go tell your mom, I want you to tell your daddy, I want you to tell your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, your cousins, your sister, your brother, your man, your woman, your spouse, whoever it is. Go tell your cat, your dog, whoever it is. I want you to tell them what it is that you want to accomplish. And I want you to say, I need you to check in with me every single week to make sure that I'm executing my execution plan for the things that I said that I wanted on my vision board. I need you to make sure that I'm being the person that I'm supposed to be every single day. And the choices that I'm making on a regular basis are leading to the vision board and the execution of this vision board and the things that I desire in my life. It doesn't make sense to keep it all in your mind and never tell anybody any of the things that you want to do in this world. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Somebody needs to know what it is that you're trying to do so that they can help you. Number one, they want to help you. One of the biggest issues that we have is that we're always thinking that everybody is trying to go against us, but there are people in our circle that actually want to help us and that can help us, but they don't even know what to help you with because you ain't even told them what you need help with. You haven't even told them yet. And so now we mad and we frustrated and we upset because people aren't supporting us, but they don't even know what to support us in. If you want to accomplish that thing on your vision board, you've got to have accountability. Somebody's got to be holding you accountable. And the only way that you can actually be accountable is if you have an execution plan. The third and final thing that I need you to do when you're creating this vision board, otherwise it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm just telling you that it's not going to work. The third and final thing I need you to do is I need you to have a review plan. I need you to have a review plan. You got to actually review your vision board and not just stuff it in your closet where you're never going to see it again, or stuff it behind your dresser and you've got 5 years of vision boards piled up behind your dresser. I need you to actually print that bad boy out or have the poster board. I need you to post that bad boy on your wall outside, on your wall next to your doors, and take at least 5 seconds every single day to review this vision board, or at least 30 seconds every single day to review this vision board. So you're not just looking at this vision board subconsciously, you're looking at this vision board consciously. You're soaking it. You're soaking in everything that this vision board has. You need to be able to see it. Too many times, one of the reasons why we never accomplish the things that we desire to accomplish is because we just don't see it enough. After we've written the plan, we never go back and review it. After we've created the vision, we never go back and look through the lens again. After we've created the goal and we've gone on the way of execution, we never go back to review the goal to make sure that we're taking inventory of the thing that we want. That's the whole purpose of actually creating the execution plan and having the accountability, is so that we can have a review. You need to do a weekly review with yourself every single week and sit down and track where you are in your goal development and in your execution plan. This is going to lead you towards actually accomplishing the stuff that you want on your vision board, and not just having it be a vision. Remember, a vision without an execution plan is just just a dream. So I need you to execute on it. I need you to find at least 3 to 5 people that's going to hold you accountable. And then I need you to review it every single week to make sure that you are your best accountability partner. A lot of times we are our greatest critic, but I need us to be our biggest cheerleader. I need us to have a review plan so that we can say, yo, I'm actually moving in this direction, because sometimes the vision might need to be adjusted. Sometimes we might need to add a couple of steps to the execution plan because we had a couple of hiccups in the road. Sometimes we might need to get some more information in order to add to the execution plan. Sometimes we might have skipped a couple of steps in the execution plan because we've already accomplished some things, and so we didn't have to do a couple of these other little things. We got to make sure that we have a review plan where it's designated time every single week to review the vision board, so that we can reinvigorate ourselves, so that we can re-inspire ourselves, so that we can motivate ourselves every day, because I guarantee you're not gonna feel motivated every single day. Nah, you're not gonna feel motivated every single day. And I understand, I get it. I don't feel motivated every single day. But when I'm able to review the reason why I'm doing all of this, it gets me inspired again. It gives me that extra boost of energy. It gives me that extra boost of courage, of enthusiasm to continue to say, yo, I gotta make sure that I'm continuing to execute on this plan, because this vision isn't just for me. Your vision isn't just for you. Your vision is for generations, and you're gonna be the first. It's Backpack Jeff. I want you to take that vision board, put it in your bag. But when you put it in your bag, make sure that you add a little bit of execution, a little bit of accountability, and a little bit of review. And that is how your vision board will work if you do these things. She got Backpack. Take this, put it in your bag. Till next time. See ya. Happy New Year.